If you're dropshipping in 2018, you're going to have a very difficult time unless you're using at least one of these three fantastic advertising platforms for dropshippers in 2018. Hey guys, this is Zach from E-Commerce Success Secrets, and you may be wondering if I'm being a little clickbaity, and yes and no. You can succeed as a dropshipper in 2018. It's just very difficult if you're going the cookie cutter route of every single course sold by every single guru. These tactics simply do not work as well as they used to because dropshipping is becoming a very saturated market. However, if you utilize these three techniques, or at least one of them, but if you combine all three, that's going to be fantastic. You're going to have so much success if you know what you're doing and if you take the time to actually learn the platforms and optimize your advertisements for them. So, what exactly are these three advertising platforms, you may ask? And you've heard of all of them. I'm just going to go a bit more in depth on why you should actually utilize them, so let's get into it. First of all, you know your boy has to start off with Instagram influencers. If you've watched my channel, you know I have a ton of videos on this already. Check out my channel and watch a few of the videos. I feel that they're pretty good. They give a lot of information if you want to get into Instagram influencer marketing. But my God, guys, if you do not use Instagram influencers in 2018, you are going to fall so far behind the curve, I can't even begin to explain, right? Instagram influencers are a fantastic marketing platform for you in 2018 for drop shipping, and I'm going to explain why. First of all, the advertisements are very targeted, and this can be a problem for a lot of people not showing the right ads to the right audience. If you can pick the right influencer, you are really not going to get much more targeted in your advertisements. Say you're selling dog jewelry, you go onto a dog lover's page that has content similar to the content that you think your customers would like. If you're selling kind of survival gear, you go to a survival enthusiast Instagram page that posts a bunch of pictures where you can see your products being utilized in them. It's very easy, and like I said, I have videos on finding the perfect influencer for you. But guys, it doesn't get easier than this. Now, a reason why they're so good too is because not that many people use Instagram influencers, whether it be because they simply don't know that it's a possibility, because really nobody talks about it that much. They're all like, oh, Facebook ads, whatever. Secondly, it could be because they're just scared. It can be pretty intimidating. I have a video on how to contact them and how to get a response pretty much every time. For whatever reason, people aren't using them as much as I would expect them to, considering how good of a traffic source that they are for dropshipping sites. And yeah, a good amount of people do use them, however, they don't use them correctly. So if you properly structure your posts and you target your audience properly, guys, you're gonna succeed ridiculously well. And yeah, it may take a little bit to kind of understand the Instagram influencer platform and how the shoutouts work and everything, but once you get a hang of it, and especially once you find those perfect influencers that you're working with, you're going to blow up. It's going to be absolutely crazy. Your return on investment is going to be insane, and I highly recommend you check out Instagram influencers. So we're going to get into number 2, and this really is not used by really any drop shippers that I can think of, other than like the really big brands, but I don't even think that they pay these people. I think YouTubers just do kind of review videos on them. And what I'm talking about, I just said it, YouTube, right? And I'm not just talking about YouTube ads, right? That's a whole other thing that I guess that can be included in this. However, what I am talking about is YouTube channels and paying people of these YouTube channels to do kind of sponsored content using your products. So yeah, like I said, practically nobody uses this strategy to advertise their dropshipping products. And now people do advertise their products, but yeah, dropshipping is not used that much. So it's pretty much the same thing because a lot of these people would have never seen these dropshipping products, so it's like you're advertising to a brand new fresh market. Now it can be a little bit harder because it is in video format, so you do have to kind of type out a script that's pretty natural for the YouTuber themselves and the type of video that they want to be uploaded on. However, once you get the hang of it, you can really use kind of the same platform because it becomes affiliated with your brand. and it's kind of more of an individual thing. You don't have to tailor too much to the YouTuber, but once you get the hang of it, you can use it for a bunch of other YouTubers in a similar niche. And like Instagram influencers, you get very specific targeting. Again, you can say if you want to sell fitness stuff, yeah, you can find a fitness YouTuber that kind of fits the ideal person that you want representing your brand. There's so many big YouTubers out there now, like tens of thousands of people above 100,000, 500,000. It's crazy. I remember back when 1 million subscribers was absolutely gigantic. But you can find the perfect YouTuber that can present your product in the perfect way that you want it to be presented after just a little bit of research. It's awesome. And another reason why this can work so well is that the entire video does not have to be an ad. Actually, that would cost so much money. What you can do, and why this works so well, is you can just be like, hey, I'll give you so much money to talk about my product. I'll also send it to you so you could show it off in the video just for like 20 seconds at the beginning of your video, kind of. So that it doesn't like piss off your customers and make a whole video a sponsored post. That just doesn't do that well. But you also get it right at the beginning of the video when everybody is watching the video, not when it's at the end and like 75% of people have already clicked out. That's an aspect of YouTube shoutouts that is fantastic. You can catch people when they're most engaged with the video, which is right at the start, and it's a video, so people are paying very close attention. They're not just kind of like listening to it in the side or just scrolling right past it. No, their full attention is on the video. That's why it works so well. Now, do make sure you have a good product for this, because yeah, they're gonna be holding it, they're gonna be actually using it, so you wanna make sure that they're not gonna be like, oh, this is a piece of crap. You know, you want to make it look good in the video and all that stuff, so make sure you take that into account before you actually start getting into this. And finally, a reason why this YouTubers is so good is because of the fact that people listen to their favorite YouTubers like pretty much like they're a cult leader. It's absolutely crazy. If you, especially if you're in the beauty niche, if you have a beauty YouTuber, their followers are absolutely crazy for them. So if you can have a little 15-20 second sponsored post showing off one of your products, I guarantee you're going to get a lot of sales. If the YouTuber talks it up and is like, oh, I love using this, it's fantastic, you're gonna do well. So take that into account. And finally, number 3, this is a pretty obvious one and people mention it but don't really talk about it that much, and I need to do a full video on this soon, is Google AdWords. Okay, a ton of companies use Google AdWords, however, not that many dropshippers use it because, like I said, it isn't really talked about and it's a little bit more complex than Facebook advertisements, so people don't really want to take the time to either teach it or learn it themselves. However, if you get a really good Google AdWords presence and a good general campaign going, it is your absolute best chance of succeeding as a dropshipper, and I'm going to tell you why. So the targeting on Google AdWords is fantastic. You can target very specific. You can target certain keywords. There's a bunch of tools out there to do keyword research to find the hottest keywords for what you're trying to sell. It's once you get this down, you're getting super targeted traffic, and it doesn't stop there. A reason why it's so good is because it's warm traffic, and it's not warm because of the fact that they've seen your brand before. It's warm because they're actively searching for your product, right? You're not just putting a picture of your necklace up on Facebook ads and hoping that eventually someone sees it and they're like, oh, that's pretty. No, what you're doing is you're advertising strictly to people that are actively searching for products similar to the one you're selling. If you're selling necklace, if you're selling a dog necklace and you put in the keyword husky dog necklace and someone searches that, your thing is going to come up at the top as long as you have a good enough bid, and then they'll be like, oh, husky dog necklace, that's exactly what I was searching for. Click on that, boom, you've got someone that's immediately interested in your product. You have to sell them on it a lot less than if you were to just be like, hey, come check out this product and try and make people think that they need to buy it. No, these people want to buy, that's why it's so cool. And guys, that's it. So that's a very simplified version of, or a very simplified explanation of all of these 3 advertising platforms. I'm going to make a video on each one separately. I mean, I've already done Instagram influencers a ton, but I'm going to keep making videos on them because they're awesome. But just subscribe if you definitely want to see those videos in the future or any other videos I have to offer. Leave a like if this helped you guys out, and if you're considering doing any of these, definitely leave a comment down below with any questions, and I'd love to get back to you about this. I'm definitely going to experiment with YouTube advertisements and put myself out there a lot more with Instagram influencers, so hopefully I'll have a lot more case studies for you guys. But also, two more things. One, check out 101ecom.com. That is my website. And additionally, check out the link down in the description for a free 14-day Shopify trial if you want to get started and you want to start advertising crazily and actually succeed and not just depend on Facebook advertisements, because come on guys, it's 2018. Let's get a little wild. Let's get a little crazy, get a little unique, get out there and make that money, all right? Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video of whatever I make. Peace out.